98.1 CHFI.
You have to promise you won't fall in love with me.
The way I feel about you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Julie.
Hey, Julie. I'm Will.
This I know. Do you go by Will or William? Does it matter?
I used to go by Will, but I'm liking William lately.
More professional?
Yeah, you know?
So I was on vacation last week and scrolling through TikTok and saw it kind of start to take off. I was like, what is happening? And I literally couldn't flip through my FYP without every couple of stories it being about you, whether it was you or someone stitching or duetting or making up their own thing. Like, how surreal was that for you?
It's still surreal. Like, right now, I'm like, it's like a dream still. I'm not even joking. But yeah, I've wanted this my whole life. Like, since I was young, I've always like done like I would find apps and I would do like broadcasts and I would tell people like make a Whiteyy fan page and I was always like into that stuff and now it's actually happening. I might be famous one day, so that'd be nice.
Newsflash, I think you already are.
Yeah, true.
I think that day has arrived. The interesting thing to me about TikTok is it's so vast, right? Like there are so many different pockets of TikTok. I never thought that I would end up where I've ended up.
Yeah,
It was always literally kittens and babies and puppies and stuff, right? And,
yeah.
recipes and stuff. And then all of a sudden there's this whole cougar TikTok world and Gen X TikTok world that is, wow, there's a lot going on there.
I know.
And you are dominating it right now.
Thank you.
You in the moonlight with your sleepy eyes. Could you ever love a man like me?
Leather and Lace, one of my all-time favorite songs. And that was the first video I saw, was the Leather and Lace video.
Nice.
And yeah, and then the first Mandy video, the red sweatshirt one with the eye roll that everyone's losing their mind over.
I see a memory. I never realized how happy you made me, oh Mandy. Well, you came and you gave without taking.
You're 21. Why those songs?
I've always liked that music, but I definitely got to give my dad a little bit of credit because he showed me this music.
Stand by me, oh, stand by me.
Me and my dad would go for walks and he'd always listen to music and stuff. So like he would always just show me these songs like Oh Mandy and stuff. And like I knew them from before, but it was just like hearing them again. I was like, oh, like such a good song. So just one day, like I was driving and I go in the Starbucks drive-thru after work and I was like just waiting. So I put my phone like right beside me and I was like, okay, put no Mandy. And I was started just singing in the camera. And then everyone started liking like it just started blowing up. And then all these like cougars started loving that music. So I was like, oh, perfect. And now I got a good fan base and they're like the most supportive. So it's awesome.
Did it feel a little uncomfortable at all though?
Not at all. Like I'm an old soul in this little kid body. So like I get it.
What do you think made last weekend different? Because you've been posting videos on TikTok for like almost a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
And you've been doing lip sync videos. So
Yeah.
what do you think made last weekend the weekend? Do you have any
I think
on that?
it was my dad's life started to change because he found like the girl of his dreams and all this stuff started happening. And then I started work like I played hockey and my whole life I was like, I'm going to the NHL. Like that was my biggest thing. As soon as the hockey thing ended, because I quit, I was like pretty devastated for a little bit. So I was going through depression, whatever. I was making videos, but they just weren't doing good. People probably like read my vibe. I was a little insecure in my videos. But now that I'm just like a little more secure with myself and just having fun with it, like totally just having fun with it, it's like it's starting to do good. And now that I'm getting a little bigger, I want to take it to that next level. So I think I'm gonna get some like vintage clothing and I'm gonna like sing with Cone, like give it that
Nice.
whole
Props, man. What's your family's reaction been? You said your dad's been a big part of it.
Yeah, my dad's been like, he's stressed, but all he's doing is going on his For You page all day, looking at these videos. He's so like starstruck, but it's so awesome because I've always looked to get my dad's kind of like attention like that. And now that like it's good.
Who doesn't want to please their parents? That's for sure. What about your friends? What has their reaction been?
Yeah, my friends, they've been so like, so proud of me and stuff. Like a lot of people are calling me right now, and I'm sorry to my like the people I'm not answering, but right now it's just so much is going on that my agent and my like mom and everyone's just telling me just keep like you need to focus on you right now. So I'm really just trying to focus on me and keep my body in shape, keep my mind right. I need to focus on myself.
Like, do you still feel like you're just doing it with your friends for like your friends and family to see? But then when you go on and you do your lives and you see that people are there from like Australia and Germany and Scotland and literally all over the world, like, does it feel weird?
Yeah, it feels like because it started off, yeah, just doing it for fun and just with my friends and stuff. So now that like the whole world is kind of watching me, it's a little like surreal and I want to be on my A game always. So it's nerve-wracking, but definitely exciting.
Does it feel like you're finding a groove for what it is that you want your page to be and your content and how you're posting and frequency and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'm still working on that. Like I'm having a tough time with that because I'm like, should I stick with the 80s? I have to stick with the 80s and older music a little bit at least because they're my main fans. They brought me there. But I do want to bring it to like the modern music as well because, just to bring more people and the younger crowd too. But I definitely do want to stick to like the vintage Willie, bring it back to the 80s kind of vibe.
What do you listen to when you're not doing TikTok?
Oh, I listen to like Fleetwood Mac and like all like that heart music, like Landslide and stuff. I love that stuff.
So legit, the stuff that you're doing videos to is the stuff that you actually listen to when you're
Yeah,
not doing the videos. Really? That's awesome. I love it. I just love
that's
that's what that you've been doing that and then now it's coming to life. I think this comes back to your authenticity then, obviously. Like if that's what you listen to and it's part of who you are outside of what you're doing on this app, then that is
yeah,
your authenticity coming through for sure.
yeah. I think that's what's bringing it out.
Did you envision that it would go this way?
I kind of did. I told my friends that too. I was like, I'm like not being cocky in any way, but it's always been my goal though. Everyone's has their goals, right? And now it's coming reality. I'm so excited, guys. Thank you.
It's so awesome. How many interviews have you done?
So this is my second. I had Juicy Scoops first,
Oh, okay.
and
Podcast? Yep.
yeah, you know them?
Yep.
Sweet. And then I had then you, yeah. Then
Sweet.
yeah.
So this is your first Canadian interview?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Oh, I actually have to ask you a couple of questions because there were friends that were like, I need to know, does he have a girlfriend?
No.
Okay, that's what I said. But I'm like, they wanted to hear you say it. And who do you think you get compared to the most from the 80s, those heartthrobs from the John Hughes movies and such?
I'd say Rob Lowe and Henry Cavill
Yeah, and Tom Welling from
and
Smallville.
Tom Welling. Yes,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Cool. Well, thank you so much again for taking time out on your Friday night. And I know you're really busy, so we are so all excited for you and
Thank
just
you.
really cheering you on. And I mean, we're cheering you on even more so because you're a Canadian boy. But I mean, I just love the story and the way it's going for you. And I just wish you nothing but the best and all the greatest things.
Thank you so much. That means so much. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I mean it genuinely, and I'll be following. So there you go. Yeah.
Sweet.